I know yesterday we went below that, we were at the 95 cents, but this catalyst is exactly what we needed. Hey guys, we have an amazing catalyst for Zomedica stock, because today, just a few hours ago, Zomedica announced that they signed a distribution agreement with Miller Veterinary Supply. This is huge, and this will affect the stock price prediction quite a bit, because we saw that the stock was up over 10% today alone, which was just what we needed for the short term, because we know on the long term we have the Truforma launch on the 30th of March, but before that we were in a bearish channel, and today we will be discussing this agreement. We will go more into detail and I will show the highlights of the article, and after that we will be doing a stock price prediction based on this catalyst alone and where Zomedica might go in the upcoming months and years. So if you want to see a lot more Zomedica stock news, subscribe to my channel and leave a like down below, because we will be covering this stock a lot. And let's get right into the article. So here we are at the Zomedica article on their own website, guys. So if you go to the Zomedica website, there is an investors page, especially for investor relations, so you can find all of this information on their own website. They have a really nice layout and they post very frequently, guys. So right now you can see it's January the 25th, and today at 6 a.m. Eastern time they announced that they signed the Truforma distribution agreement with Miller Veterinary Supply. So you can see that Miller is one of the veterinary industry's fastest growing businesses, and it was established in the 1920s and now is the oldest wholesale veterinary distributor in the United States. So this company is currently managed by a group of veterinary industry veterans. Remaining small and independent allows Miller to provide exceptional customer service by employing knowledgeable people who know how a practice functions, and by being very flexible, not content to rest on their 100-year history. The company is growing rapidly and expanding aggressively. So this is very bullish, guys, because this is a well-established company. They have been established since the 1920s. That's a long time, guys, and they have a lot of experience in the veterinary industry, which is very good for Zomedica, because they have the know-how. They know how to take business to the next level. And under like I read here, Miller assigns dedicated and educated inside sales specialists and territory managers to each customer account. This team is always available to handle each account personally by whatever communication method preferred by the customer. They take pride in their experience and attention to customer needs. Miller provides a seamless experience between online and offline channels, which is really good, guys. So they really are experienced, like I mentioned before, and they basically said that they are really happy about signing the distribution agreement with such a reputable and highly experienced organization, stated Robert Cohen, Chief Executive Officer of Zomedica. And they believe that the principles of Miller share the same commitment to quality, customer service, and value that we hope to be hallmarks of the Truforma line products. So this is very good, guys. This agreement will help Zomedica stock on the long run. I'm pretty sure that this is just the beginning of the contracts, and we will be covering all the news about Zomedica, guys. So this was the article. You can take a look at it yourself. I will link this article in the comments section in the description of this video, so that you can read it yourself and have a look at it. Do your own thesis, do your own due diligence, because, guys, it's really important that you do your own research on this company and do your own due diligence, and it should be fine. So let's jump right to the stock price prediction for Zomedica, guys, right now. So, guys, here we are at the Zomedica daily candlestick chart. So we will be looking at the current support, resistance, and the trend line of Zomedica stock today. And if you can take a look, today we are up over 8%, which is really bullish for Zomedica. We are trading at $1.03. remember in my previous video, I mentioned that Zomedica was in a bearish channel. You can see this line right over here. We were in a bearish sentiment, but we broke out. We did break out of this bearish sentiment. I hope so at least, because today we had a very good catalyst for Zomedica, and you can see that we opened on a very good candlestick at around $1.12. We still dropped a little bit after that, so currently we are at the $1.03 mark. But looking at the trend line, we are still following our trend line, which is very good news, because we want Zomedica to stabilize. We don't want very high price fluctuations, because that makes it very volatile, and that's not a good thing on the long run. If Zomedica follows this current path, it's going really well on the long run. So on the daily chart, we are still exposed to close to the overbought section. We still are in a bullish MACD, which is really good. And looking at the trend line, today we are up over 8%, like I mentioned. We are closer to the 50 moving average line. We still have the resistance of $1.48, and our support of $1 is somewhat restored. I know yesterday we went below that. We were at the 95 cents, but this catalyst is exactly what we needed, guys. So let's go to the 4-hour chart next. So looking at the 4-hour candlestick chart, guys, you can see that we are close on the MACD. So let me clear this. So you can see on the MACD, we are very close on crossing, but you will see the actual MACD cross on the 1-hour chart. But looking at the 4 hours, it's still bearish, because this catalyst is good, but not good enough to get us into a upwards swing. As you guys can see, we are still very good following the trend line, which is very positive. So let's go to the 1-hour chart, and there you can see very clearly that we have crossed the MACD. So looking at the 1-hour candlestick chart, you can see, guys, right around here, we crossed the MACD, which is very good for the 1 hour. We might go higher today, which should be pretty normal, because if you look at the RSI, we were close to the oversold section. So that's a good reason why we went up, because of the catalyst. We are currently trading on the midway RSI index, close to the 50 to 60 levels, which is very good for this stock. And you can see right around here that we have a very good price increase, which should be reflected on the 4-hour chart next, but we still need a lot more time. So looking at this, guys, we are still following the current trend of the positive bullish news. So this is a bullish factor, guys. I believe that this trend might continue to go up all the way into the earnings, which will be in March, and also the Truforma launch, which will be at the end of March. So we still have quite a lot of time ahead of us, guys. So be well diversified. Don't go all into Zomedica. What you could also do is, let's say that you have a price target of $2 at the Truforma launch, which will be late March, early April. You could sell 75% of your shares and hold 25% of your current shares that you have, and ride that out on the long run. It could be very good for you guys. I will always encourage you guys to take profits whenever you can. Don't be too greedy with penny stocks, especially. Have a certain risk tolerance for this stock, especially because let's keep in mind, guys, this is a penny stock. It can be very risky, but also high reward. So I'm not a financial advisor. That was my recommendation for Zomedica stock. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. But this was my price update for Zomedica stock with this current catalyst of the agreement with Miller's Veterinary Supply. So that was my video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like down below, because I would really appreciate that. And I will catch you next, guys. Peace out. Alrighty, guys. As you guys can see, this is a very good catalyst for Zomedica. Like I mentioned in my previous video, we needed this. We needed a new catalyst in the short term, because the Truforma launch is all the way at the end of March. So let's say April it's still quite a long way ahead of us. So this was just what we needed. So this catalyst alone will make sure that Zomedica might go higher, because today we are up 10% and the stock is over $1 back again because we were having a bearish channel. But with this catalyst, guys, anything could happen. We could have a lot more contracts like this one, and that could even get the stock a lot higher before the launch in March. So this is just what we needed, guys. So if you want to see a lot more Zomedica stock coverage, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like down below, because we will be covering the stock in the future and do a lot more price predictions. So if you want to stay up to date, sub to the channel and leave a like down below. I will catch you next time, guys. Peace out.